Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much if you're new here. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you like what you see. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. So today I'm doing another video about Black Friday, and this one has to do with vintage designer bags. This is the best time to actually get a nice bag. So if you want to know how you can get your hands on a really nice bag this Black Friday, please keep on watching. So this is the time to look out for a really nice bag. I'm not going to be buying at this moment because I'm not in a position to buy a bag, a designer bag, and I don't really need one at the moment, but I do have tips. So there are some websites where you can get bags. So Harvey Nichols, for instance, I talked about Harvey Nichols in my last video. They actually also have a place on their website where you can find really nice designer bags. I stumbled upon it when I was looking for something on their website, and they have nice bags. They have Louis Vuitton bags, Mulberry, Hermes, and some other ones. I'll list them below. I'll list them somewhere on the screen so you can see, and I'll also put some pictures of some of the bags I've seen. Their Louis Vuitton bags, for instance, are quite they're old styles, you know. So I'm familiar with Louis Vuitton, and so I know that some of the bags that they have there are quite old style bags, still in good condition but old style. So that will be for people that are vintage bag collectors who just like to keep old style bags, you know. But I'm not interested in keeping old style bags. I want to get if I go onto those websites, is to get a nice bag that I want to use, not to just collect, you know, and all that. But there's some people interested in just keeping old style bags. So those are bags that Louis Vuitton don't produce anymore, you know. So if you want to get your hands on some really nice ones, I'll put them up. You can check them out. So on Harvey Nichols. So I was quite surprised to actually see that. So they have quite a few different brands, as I said earlier. Yeah, they have Prada as well. And yeah. So another place you can get some of these nice bags are some of these websites where they sell designer bags. So they sell your bag, you send your bags to them, and then they check it. If it's authentic, they'll sell it, and then you can also buy bags from them. But you don't have to sell your bag in order to buy. You can just buy, or you can just sell. I haven't bought any bag from Vesture Collective, which is one of them. So I'm talking about Vesture Collective. Vesture Collective are one of the sites where you can send your bags. And what they do is they have experts who actually check the bags to make sure that they are genuine. So before those bags are put on their website, they make sure that they're genuine, or before they send them out to you. And some of the times they don't get the bags until after you have bought it, because it might be in another country. Some of them are from Japan, and I think some of the nice bags come from Japan because those people, they love their designers, especially Chanel. So they tend to have quite a lot of them. So many of the bags that they buy that are from Japan on Vesture Collective, I've discovered are in really good condition, especially Chanel. If you want to buy a Chanel bag, you can check Japanese retailers. The only thing is that you'll have to pay import tax, which can be as high as £300. So it's quite expensive. So if you have to pay that amount of money just for importing it, I think it might just be better to just buy in a country where you don't have to pay that, you know. So for instance, on Vesture Collective, you have other countries like Paris, like France, Italy, and all those ones. Coming to the UK, you would need to pay import tax on some of those bags because there's free movement within the EU until Brexit happens. It hasn't happened yet anyway, so this is the time to rush in and get your bag so that you don't have to pay those import duty. So Vesture Collective would be a place you could go to if you're looking for different types of bags, so they have quite a lot of bags of different varieties and different types. Yeah. So another one is eBay. So one thing about eBay is that if you're buying a bag from eBay, you have to be really sure that you're getting an authentic one. But if it happens that you get the bag from eBay and you find out that it's a fake, you can always return it. And eBay does have a policy where you can return. It might take a while, but you will get your money back. The good thing about eBay is they only take 10%. As far as I know, I don't know if it's increased. The last time I sold anything on eBay was about a year and a half ago, and it was 10%. You know, they took 10% of the profit, you know, 10% of the price, you know. So they're less than Vesture Collective. I don't know if I mentioned that Vesture Collective now take 25%. They used to take 35%. I sold a bag on Vesture Collective, my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30. That was about 2 years ago, and I got a good price for it, but because it took about 35%, it ended up being quite. I didn't really get as much as I would have got if I had sold it on eBay. So that's another way. Depending on what you want, so you really have to pick and choose and decide on the best thing for you. So yeah, so those are some of my tips. Those are some of my ideas. As I was saying, with eBay, you'll be able to return it. I bought a vintage Dior saddle bag early this year, and I'll link the video below. It's a really good bag and it is genuine, so I was happy.